Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing a best of one Streets of New Capenna draft. Fight rigging, I played against this a lot, haven't played with it, so good opportunity here to do so. It's a good card. I like the green fatty decks too, they're fun. Other good cards in here, Overseer, Larcenist. I like Overseer more than Larcenist though, because you get guaranteed, it's monocolor, guaranteed life card. It almost feels like these should be reversed, like this should be the common, but I understand the multicolor, probably need to keep it uncommon because it's 3-color, I guess. But I feel good about fight rigging. I think it's a good card. Hideaway, it's good to see back. Surprised to see it back. It's been a while. It's a good mechanic. A lot of good cards in here. I like the Upstart too. So Larcenist Upstart, Overseer, Dropper's good for its archetype. I joined the Maestros is actually pretty good. I've had good experiences overall with that card. Despite being 5 mana, have to sack something to get 2 4/3s. I feel like it plays well. So Strong Arm in mono green, which might be okay. I kind of like this card actually. This card also plays better than it looks. Got Errant Street Artist, which technically works well with casualty cards, but I don't think so. Light 'em Up is some removal, but spot removal is not great unless it can get past shields. Regulator's very good. I'm okay taking Strong Arm. It is early to take it, but Cabaret Charm's kind of cool. I like Cabaret. Strong Arm is pretty good though. It leaves us more open. It probably makes the deck. Like blitzing it and putting 2 counters on something is pretty aggressive. I'm not giving up anything insane bomby for it, so I'm okay getting a good playable that goes with our first pick. It does feel a little bit awkward second pick, but I'm okay with it. All right. I like the Stomper. You know, I haven't played this yet, but 3-drop 4/4 that fixes, I mean, it's at least a ramp card, and then eventually it's a 3-mana 4/4 Vigilance. I haven't played with it yet, to be honest, so maybe we'll give it a chance. I guess it can't attack or block, so that is quite a downside, but ramp fix is good. I think we take it. What am I giving up for it? Doesn't even matter. Not giving up anything. Played against the Angelic Observer. It's okay. Let's take a Plant Dinosaur and see how that goes. All right. Broker's Hideout can be good. There's Ominous Parcel. None of these cards are insane. I like the Regulator the most. That'd be Broker Colors. I probably take it over the fixing just because if I don't end up in Broker, Regulator and Broker's Hideout are pointless anyway. I don't want to take for the family. It doesn't seem terrible, but let's take the Regulator. We can take Broker or go Broker. But then that's a little weird because we already have green. So what's our main color going to be? Green blue or green white? Either way, Regulator's getting splashed in that. So that is a little weird. Nothing exceptionally good here. I guess we could take the Storefront and potentially splash because Broken Wings is a sideboard card, and I don't think we need Metamorphosis or Snoop. Some decent red aggressive stuff here. Maybe for like Riveteer, but Riveteer I'd probably want to be more black red than green red. All right. All right, Security Rocks. I mean, if I end up Cabaret, I'm happy to have it. Price Fight's playable, not that exciting. Or we could take the Adjudicator, which is actually pretty good. It's one of the cheaper ones, and it can't attack or block until your next turn, which is actually kind of good. You could see taking the Adjudicator. Magician is quite good. But let's take the Adjudicator. We already have a little bit of fixing, some incentive to be in Broker. Another Broker's Hideout opportunity, but Adjudicator I found to be good, and it's a citizen on top of that, so that's nice. Probably a Protector. This card's good. It's got a shield counter on it, so you can surprise block with it. I think it's a legit card. So Boon of Safety is probably okay, but Bookcase I've found actually shines. I think Bookcase is at its best in this deck. blocks early, and then when you get your fatties online, just make them unblockable. Like, think how good it is with Stomper, too. You get the Vigilance attack, maybe, in the late game. I like that it blocks fairly well, too. None of these cards are very good. Maybe we'll take the Initiate. So maybe we're Splash Blue. Green, white, Splash Blue. All right. I'll take the Broker's Hideout now. Witness Protection is playable. But we'll take the Broker's Hideout. Get some good fixing there. All right, you know, I actually kind of like Quick Draw Dagger. Buyer Silence does exile, so this gets by shields as well. But I think Dagger just might be better because you can attach to flyers after you get, like, it's a combat trick that you can later attach to flyers. I kind of like that. So we already have a Regulator and a Protector. It's pretty good. With the Dagger and the Strong Arm, especially. Like Regulator into Blitz, Strong Arm. Make this a 4/5 flyers. Pretty good. Well, we can take For the Family. You know, if we don't end up with any removal, I don't think anybody will see it coming. Haven't played with Arc Spitter yet either. It's a weird one. All right. Ooh, Reservoir Kraken. Well, I guess I wanted to be Splash Blue, but this card is very, very good. You're either getting Unblockable Fish or you're getting in with a 4-mana 6/6 Trample Ward 2, so pretty good there. Duelist, also good. It'd be nice if we could wheel that, but I'm not holding my breath. Lackey, even on the splash, even if blue's your third color or whatever, is probably still good. We still could be green-blue, though, too. We're for sure green, main color, but we don't know if we're white or blue as follow-up. I don't think we're doing this. So let's do the Kraken, and that's, I guess, some incentive to push towards blue, probably. So we could go for the Gathering Throng, take to the streets. I think our citizen count is... Oh, our citizen count's actually not as bad as I thought. We got a bird citizen too, huh? So we only have 3 1 and 2 drops, and we may not play the Initiate. So that's something to think about. Yeah, that's probably a good reason to... Well, Informant is probably the best, honestly. But then, once again, I'm going to have a harder time casting. Kind of depends on what my main colors are. I really like Informant here. Yeah, the draw aspect of it is good, and it's a 2-drop. It's a solid 2-drop. We probably just take it. Not a citizen, but it's too good to pass up on a 2-mana potential 3/2 looter, or at least 2-mana 2/1 looter. Ooh, Mysterious Limousine. This is a great card. There's also another Protector in here and some playable blue stuff, but Limousine's very good. Comes in, exiles their biggest dude until it leaves. And it's not extremely easy to deal with either. So Endless Detour we could take. Yeah, I mean, it's a good card. Another hideout in here as well. Gathering Throngs. I haven't done that strategy yet. I've played against it a lot. Let's do the Endless Detour. I think this is a good card. I have to remember, I mean, spells, permanents, or stuff in graveyard. Interesting that it affects graveyard stuff. Maestro's Ascendancy. Well, you know me. I love my Rooftop Nuisance. We don't have a lot of things I want to sack to it, but it's just, it always feels like it's too good to pass. So Hold for Ransom is something we can consider. It's playable. Could take the Courtyard. It actually fixes for white and green. Hold for Ransom can be good, but I think I'm going to take the fixing here. I just, like I said, I don't love the spot removal in this set so much. All right, another Adjudicator's fine, though. I like how cheap this one is. I feel like it is, I think it's the cheapest one of the cycle. And it just buys you time while you get a fatty online. I guess we can do Buyer Silence. Cut Your Losses is actually a interesting card in my perspective, but I don't think we take it. So I thought I was... You know what's funny is we're almost like blue-white now, which is not what I expected. Yeah, somehow we're blue-white now, so maybe we don't need the Skyjack, but I probably don't need an Initiate either. I guess we could do Brass Knuckles, but whatever. Scarab, I think I just take to make sure I have enough early. We don't have a lot of early plays, so this is kind of a important card. Oddly, we don't have a lot of like super strong late game stuff either. But yeah, somehow we ended up with like almost no green. And Topiary Stomper on the splash seems bad. So maybe somehow we're like this. So Broker's Veteran, another potentially important 2-drop, or Parcel for some fixing. I think I'm going to go with a Veteran because we're only up to 5 2-drops right now. All right, we got the Hideout back. It's nice. Big gift. So Kraken and Limousine currently are strongest cards. I guess Revelation of Power can work with some things in here, but not super likely to make the deck. Works with like, all right, Parcel maybe. It's playable. Ooh, well, it's a nice thing to open when you've gone Broker the whole draft. So this is actually my first time getting Broker's Ascendancy. Exceptionally strong. I've seen it probably more on the splash for Cabaretti than actually in a Broker deck, but obviously being in Broker, we're thrilled to have it. One of the best opens, probably the most busted open you can get. It'd be nice to get the Broker's Charm back. We'll see if that happens. I don't know if this pack is deep enough. Even getting a Protector back would be a gift. Another Topiary Stomper. Well, if it wasn't so hard to cast. Out of the way in here, some good tempo, especially since it draws a card. We don't want the green 2-drops because we're not going to be focused green. It's another reason I don't really want the Stomper so much either. Maybe I'll just take the Hideout and see what we wheel here. I could take the Out of the Way. You know, we got Hideout back last time, but yeah, that's true. Out of the Way is actually pretty good. So we can take the Duelist. That's good too. Yeah. Good card. Shield counter. Double strike. Bouncer speed down's good, but I kind of want this Exotic Pets. I love this card. Yeah. It's our main colors now too, so. And I think we have enough counters, probably. Hopefully. It's just a great card. Instant speed, unblockable creatures. It's really hard to go wrong. All right, Regulator's great. Take another one of these. Do I have enough? We're still a little bit light on cheap things, but we're looking okay. Ooh. Lackey. Yeah. I'll take Lackey just because it's cheap. Over Initiate. So Speakeasy Server is good. Probably like it more than Inspector. Just get some life gain in here. More evasion. Snoop versus Run Out of Town. Well, we only have 3 4-drops. It might be okay to do Run Out of Town. We have enough creatures, probably. To be honest, we probably have enough where we don't need to do Run Out of Town, but technically deals with shield counters, sort of. Have a good amount of evasion now, too, with the server and the 2 regulators and the exotic pets and the protector and Kraken, sort of. All right. Another Adjudicator. I mean, 3. I guess it feels a little excessive, but that's all right. I could do the Strong Arm. Second one. I like the Adjudicator. I think it's good tempo and fixing. We might not play 3, but whatever. Another Initiate. I mean, I can. I'm not going to main deck Disdainful Stroke. I think you can, but there's just no way we have the space for that. I don't know if we need the bookcase anymore because we probably have enough evasion without it. I don't think we didn't get that broker's hideout back, but surprisingly, Backseat Bruiser is kind of playable in here because I think we have enough token stuff, or enough counter stuff rather. So I could see at least playing that over an initiate. So 18 creatures, so maybe we don't need the initiates. Well, we probably don't need bookcase. I think we have enough evasion without that too. We definitely don't need all these 5-drops. So let's cut a bookcase, probably one adjudicator. I feel like dagger. Well, let's get rid of the, I think I'd much rather have out of the way. That just makes sense. It only bounces, but drawing a card is so much more valuable. Could get ditched the buyer silence. It does deal with shield counters though. Let's cut the quick draw dagger then. I guess this is more of a 4-drop sort of, but strong arm's good in here with the flyers and evasive stuff and counters and all that. So 1, 2, we can ditch Revelation of Power. So then we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 1, and 2 drops. That's not bad. We still can cut creatures. I don't want to cut. I could cut one more adjudicator and count if our fixing is going to be good enough. I think it will be. I just feel like we can cut it and still be okay. And I don't really want to cut another one. I could cut an initiate, but 8 is kind of a magic number on 1 and 2 drops, I feel like, in this format. Especially with Ascendancy. We want to capitalize on that. Maybe we cut Buyer Silence. I like it, but I guess we have Detour, we have Nuisance, we have Fight. Well, that's not fighting, but out of the way. I don't know. I feel okay about cutting it, I think. Creature count looks good. We have some removal in here. We have the fixing. So this is, let's see, even on blue and white, and then we've got the low green, but we knew that. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 white, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 green plus the adjudicator and parcel. Yeah. And parcel, I guess, is removal in a pinch if we really need it. Fixing and removal in a pinch keeps us busy early. Okay. This deck looks fun. We'll run it like this. We'll see around 1. All right. This hand will do. We've got Lackey into Scarab. And any land, and we can do the regulator too. So not bad. Yeah, Lackey into Scarab into Regulator. Not bad. Even Initiate can beat down if you're getting flooded. Wait, why did I not play a... Guys, I'm sorry. My brain is just dunzo. My brain is just dunzo, guys. I have no excuse. I have no idea what I was doing. Well, let's do this and get green. Wait, I can't get green. I see, I see. So we'll get another white. We're going to play the regulator and attack, I think. Ooh. So let's see. Adjudicator versus Strong Arm versus Server. Could see doing Server and then Strong Arm setup. Or I could see, actually, I could see doing Strong Arm and pump the Scarab. Alright, let's do that. I think this puts the most damage on the board here. All right. Oh, Protector's nice. Let's do the Adjudicator. So we can do this and get our green. So 5 mana. We can do the Speakeasy Server now. Other options are Scarab plus Lackey. We get the most life gain from having the most creatures, so I think I like this slightly more. All right, no cards left. That's nice. So you can bounce green permanents at a cheaper price. And it's only opponent controls. That's important. So we can hit that crocodile at some point. I have 7, so I don't quite have enough to do everything here. We probably just get in here. Pass. And we're going to do Swooping Protector. And then Speakeasy Server and gain a bunch of life. Well, that's nice too. So 7 mana. So we can do out of the way plus pets. It's pretty good actually. Or I can just do this server now. I mean, out of the way plus pets is nice, but let's get our life gain going here. Just gain a bunch of life. All right. We can, out of the way there, fish as well, which I think is important to note. Can draw cards from that. So we probably just want to do out of the way plus exotic pets, I think. So let's see, they have 3 blockers. So let's say I bounce the crocodile or bounce a seraph. Let's say I bounce seraph and attack with everything. They block my 2 biggest guys on the ground, the 4/4 and the 2/3. We only deal 1, 3, 6, so not enough. So I do think we're gonna have to change our plans here. So we'll do this. We'll get another green maybe. Could get another blue, I guess, too, but that's all right. And then we'll pass. What do they have to get back? Tropless Angel? All right. So now they can't recast Seraph, so we out of the way this Seraph. Which does mean we're still going to have to discard whatever we draw here, but that's all right. I kind of wanted that fight rigging, but I'm going to have to allow it. I think we need the unblockable dudes more here. So they have 4 blockers. They do get to draw a card. Wish I had a +1/+1 counter. It'd make this combat math a lot easier. Ooh, that works. So 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 exactsies, yeah. So Endless Detour, the Metropolis Angel. Three, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. We'll see you for the next one. This is a good hand. If we can get that turn 4 Kraken, we'll be looking real spicy. Well, I guess we can now. So we can do this, get second blue into Veteran, into Regulator, into Kraken. Informant's a good one too. Maybe we'll do the Informant. I don't know what I want to discard yet though. Oh, I guess we can discard the island now. Which does just leave me with a 2/1, but I want all these cards. I guess I don't get the counter though. So we can do the Regulator, but I don't have the counter. It still makes the best use of mana though, so it might be the smartest. Otherwise I can do the Veteran as well, or I can do the Bruiser. Let's do the Regulator, actually. Might seem a little strange, but it gives me a flyer. I'm getting a Kraken next turn. Two cards left? All right. So in their combat, they can tap a dude to... I think I still get in. So they can tap a dude to give me a 1/1, but then I can still double block a body dropper. It's a lot of body droppers. Wow. I mean, certainly don't have a good block for Kraken, so... yeah, let's see if they do it here. They're letting me attack, too. Now we can do Veteran plus Bruiser. Plus, I guess, Parcel too. Oh, wow. And this detour, too. That's nice. Let's see if they're ready to tap it and give me fish yet. They have to be, right? Hmm. So if I attack with the Kraken, they can triple block and sack. So it might just be better to go like this for now. And use the... Maybe just use the parcel on the body dropper. But I guess they can sack in response. So we'll just leave up Endless Detour instead. And if they sack, yeah. They can sack it if they want. Gets one off the table, so. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Kraken's got trample too. Currently, they can only sack one thing. Yeah. I don't blame them. Broker's Ascendancy is a pretty feel-bad card. All right. We'll see you for the next one. All right. Well, mana's good here. We can go white into Informant. Maybe discard the Scarab. Get a 3/2 with a treasure token in the yard for like a turn 4 Adjudicator maybe. Well, could ditch a land here too, but I want the Bruiser to be able to attack, so I guess we'll do this. I guess they have kill shot mana, but I don't really care about that. So next turn with the Protector, I can actually attack with the Bruiser. It's kind of nice. Trying to think. I guess I take it. I mean, it's a heck of a bluff. All right. Well, they're definitely blocking now. There we go. That's fine. I care a lot less about Bruiser when I can't attack with it. Well, we can eventually pay for that. Hey, Regulator is a good draw. So, I only have the one white mana, though, unfortunately, but that's alright. Well, actually, yeah, I don't quite have enough. That's alright. Not a huge deal. Jet mirror. No reach though, right? Alright. And not a citizen. Alright. Well, that's fine here, so. Do this. Alright. So we can get another white mana. We have the Endless Detour. I think we do this and do the hold for a ransom. You have to do it at sorcery speed too, I believe, yeah. No reach, right? No. No citizens yet. That's good. Oh, that's right. They have the crowbar. All right. So I think we just go land and get another white mana here. And pass. Oh, I guess I can attack with Adjudicator. And they probably black with Veteran. I guess I will wait. It's probably smarter to wait. All right, so now we'll detour the Jet Mirror. So then we can block like this. All right, we'll play land and pass. So we'll chump here. All right, see you for the next one. All right, this hand is certainly good enough to keep. I mean, initiate on turn 2 doesn't really matter, so, but yeah, let's get our tap land out of the way. I think that's smarter. We're also thinning of our islands, so it could cause a problem, but we get a tap land out of the way. It's kind of nice. All right, so we'll go white, initiate. Is it toughness? No, power. All right. Well, these two work well together. All right, so we can get... Well, we want to do the fight rigging this turn, so... Well, there's no blue mana. That's good. I guess the regulator's the best. Alright. No blue mana, so we'll just deck then. And do the Scarab. And I guess we can do Scarab here so then I can start attacking with it. Alright, so we got our blue mana. We can do our Kraken now. See if we can resolve it. It's a weird one to choose. I guess they're digging, that makes sense. So we'll cast this and keep the Servant locked up. Sure. That's cool. So they don't have anything to tap, so they're going to get hit by the big boy here. Let's do this and get another green, I guess. Alright, we'll see you for the next one. Okay, so we have blue mana. We can keep this. We have all our colors, technically. So we'll go blue into Veteran into Parcel, getting green mana. That's a good draw. Yeah. I think it's smarter to wait, though. I want the pets to get +1/+1 counters. That could be a little bit greedy, but I don't think it is. Especially if I can blitz next turn. Is it for each counter? For each kind of counter. So you can only get one +1/+1 counter overall, but not the biggest deal in the world. Sure. So let's get green here. So can do this strong arm. Get some pretty good damage in. There's not a ton of like spot removal they can do for Veteran either. It also makes good use of mana. I think I'm going to do it. If we flood out, this isn't the best, but if they want to double block too, I kind of feel good about that. It's a good draw. Oh, bold attack. So we can do the limousine, eat the inspector, and get in for 4 again. And actually what's nice about this is I can activate... No, I was going to say I can activate the limousine if they kill the veteran, but I guess that's not true. Can always do that main phase of exotic pets, too. If I have to. Alright. So... this is 2 to crew. 2 to crew. So I don't quite have the mana to do both of these. But I do have the mana to do pets. And the reason I'm doing it now is I guess they could have parceled in response there too, huh? Huh. Interesting. Well, I don't want to activate the limousine, I guess, do I? Because then they can kill it with the parcel. All right. Well, in that case, we'll just get in with the veteran. Put the shield counter on the fish. We'll go lackey, courtyard, and get another forest, I guess. All right. Because if I'd activate the limousine, then they can kill it. So I guess this makes sense. Sure. So can I still activate vehicles? Yeah. All right. Well, in that case. All right. See you for the next one. All right, well, this is pretty clearly a keep, even though we don't have the white mana. We've got the Broker's Ascendancy for when we do find our white mana. Ooh. So I don't actually want to attack in case I have to block, so I can get, I guess, Ascendancy online, although I'm still going to need white mana. Well, might be worth our time to just blitz here. Alright, well, Kraken's pretty good. It's not a white mana, but that's alright. It'll do. It's not super easy to deal with. Should have actually done it post combat, because now they could have tapped it there. I didn't think about that, but that is something to think about with the Kraken. The Ward 2 on the Kraken is nice. Alright. Can't play anything. All white spells in hand. Well, at least they can't bounce the Kraken. Unfortunately, they can bounce the Scarab, but I guess it's not the end of the world. Surprised they didn't tap there. Hey, we found our white mana. That's good. So let's do white, Scarab, Ascendancy. I'm going to see if they tap first. And then go post-combat. Because this happens at end step, so let's see if they tap. If they tap, it's actually nice for us. Alright, they didn't tap. So no attacks. And we'll do the Ascendancy. Hey, I'm cool with that. We'll see you for the next one. Alright, well, we have all three colors and we have Broker's Ascendancy, so that's a keep in my book. There's a weird sound effect when you play Obscura Storefront where you hear someone talking and it always like freaks me out. I'm like, what's that noise? So I suppose we do the, I don't know, Regulator or Ascendancy first. I mean, I feel like Regulator makes more sense first, because then you at least have a body for Ascendancy. Alright, that's a good draw. So let's do the Broker's Ascendancy. And do the Hideout and get... forgot what our most common color is. I mean, in this hand it's green, I guess, so... Alright. That's like our least most popular color, but whatever. Sure. So we can do Lackey plus Fight Rigging. That's probably pretty good. And we can get the, maybe the Protector, because it flies. They both have shield counters, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. I can actually put it on the lackey. I don't know if that's right, but... So, we can leave up Endless Detour. I think for now I'm okay with that. I don't think we need to put that on top. So we'll detour that. Hopefully they don't have the blue mana. Alright, they didn't have the blue, so that's good. They don't have any counters either, that's also good. Alright, so the Rooftop Nuisance. It's nice, it just buys more time, but we'd have to sack something. I do need a land pretty badly. So I think we're actually going to play... Initiate. I'm just going to do Nuisance and not sack. Alright, that's cool. So let me get the land at least. Alright, we'll see you for the next one. Alright, we have all of our colors here. We have the Ascendancy again. So we have Island, yeah, and then the Parcel. So this should be good. Ooh, nice draw there. So now we can go Island. And turn 2 Parcel, turn 3 Duelist or Ascendancy. Not sure which one I like more. Ascendancy probably gets more snap. Let's do the Duelist first here. Just because it's not super easy to deal with, I think. So they can go deal gone bad and deal with it. Alright, Glittermonger is fine. So now I think the play is Lackey. So let's do this. Essentially, I just want as many bodies as I can out there before I cast Ascendancy. This could be wrong too, but I kind of like this for now. Because then I can do like Kraken, set up for Ascendancy. Or do Ascendancy now. Either one works. I mean, hitting the land drop there seems good too, you know. Since we're currently missing the land drop. Jetmir's pretty good, but I don't really have a great attack here. Yeah, that's still not very good. So we did miss the land drop, so we can do the Ascendancy now. Best use of mana is the Kraken. I'm going to do the Kraken because it's the best use of mana. This, like I said, this could be wrong. But I think this seems good to me, especially if they tap. I feel like if they tap something here, because then Ascendancy is going to look a lot better. And with Ascendancy, we just need to live as long as we can, obviously. Sure. They still don't really have a amazing attack here, so. And one card left too, on top of it. So that's good. Duelist just doing its job. All right. Well, I think we do the Ascendancy now. I wanted to do more, but we'll have to settle for this. So, if we draw a land, we can go Regulator Bruiser. That's pretty good. Especially given that we've got +1/+1 counters. Sure. All right. So we have Endless Detour. I mean, if we draw a land now, we get both of these up. Well, I guess we need to be a green land, but that's all right. I mean, we're in just incredibly strong position now. I have no idea what they can do to get out of this mess. This is just an absolute mess for them, yeah. Well, I think if there's one thing, we didn't learn it from this draft, but it really does go to show you that Broker's Ascendancy was a poorly designed card. This is just a draft to illustrate that, but I've heard the argument from commenters that, you know, you need cards like that to keep formats exciting or something like that. I don't really agree with that. I think you can, the beauty of Magic is there's plenty of design space to design all sorts of things that aren't feel bads that are still interesting, but if that's the way people feel about it, I guess that's the way people feel about it. They like formats where cards like that exist. I personally don't, and to each their own. All right, Darling of the Masses. You know, I haven't gotten to play this yet, and it's certainly the most exciting card here, so we'd take it. Citizen Lord effect. And 2/4 surprisingly can attack in a good amount of the time, so. All right, here, I suppose I'd take the Deal Gone Bad. I like it. Once again, removal that gets by shield counters. Typically good. All right, pack one, pick one here. I guess I could go Grifter. This card's not as good as I thought it was. Could take Light 'em Up. That's true. Maybe it is Light 'em Up. I mean, this card's cool. It's just, I feel like it doesn't do as much as you want it to. It's like too slow for this format or something. Light 'em Up, though, potentially can get 2-for-1s out of it. Not 2-for-1s, but can kill a couple things that are more powerful than what you're sacrificing. I love Unlucky Witness. It's a great card. I wouldn't be surprised if this was constructed playable, honestly. In the right deck, I don't see why this wouldn't be. It's a 1 mana get to... I mean, you only get one spell, I guess, but I don't know. Something about that card is just, in limited particular, super high value. All right, here... Yeah, take the Conductor. I love this cycle of cards for limited because, like I said, they can be monocolor technically. So that is nice. It's a powerful card too. Connive and whenever you discard, so from Connive or anything else. And then when this dies, you get all those cards. So I guess if it doesn't die, if it, you know, gets exiled or whatever, then you don't get it. But still, high upside potential on that. I like it. All right, I like Rego a lot too. It's a fun card, and I think it's good. Great with the fish, the unblockable fish. Mage's Attendant's a great card. I feel like I haven't played it much though. Played against it a lot. And finally, I really like Fatal Grudge. That played well for me the one time I played it, but Rafine's Informant may be just quite a bit safer. Actually, Swooping Protector is very good. Flyer with shield counter. I feel like this is a 4 mana block, kill something, and then have a 2/1 flyer. Evasion is quite good in this format. I mean, evasion typically is always good, but I feel like in this format in particular, it's really, really good. I do like the Fatal Grudge. I think I'd go with the monocolor card, and it's, well, the difference between 2 and 4 is a mighty leap, too. You can never really have enough 2-drops. Maybe it is Informant. Somewhere between 7 and 10, 1 and 2 drops, so far has been pretty important to be able to survive and get to your mid to late game. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.